One former McKinsey consultant warned anonymously, to those convinced that the secretive cabal controls the world, the usual suspects are Illuminati, lizard people, or globalists. They are wrong. Naturally, there is no secret society shaping every major decision and determining the direction of human history. There is, however, McKinsey Company. That's because wherever we look in the economic world, whether it's the public sector, tech companies, natural resources, trading, pharmaceuticals, supply chains, education, retail, and more, you'll find McKinsey there, in anywhere from the US to Israel to China and to Saudi Arabia. In fact, it's been said that McKinsey is simultaneously the most admired, most despised, most secretive, most high-profile, most envied, most trusted, and most true consulting firm in the world. And today, McKinsey has yearly revenues of over $15 billion, more than the GDPs of a lot of countries, and it's the biggest and most prestigious consulting firm in the world. How did it happen? Where did it come from? In order to understand that, we need to take a deep dive into history. The journey starts at 1889 in Gama, a rural agricultural town in Missouri, where James O. McKinsey, the legendary founder of McKinsey, was born. McKinsey came from a humble background. However, he was very hardworking and professional, and was known for his strong analytical skills, which caused him to excel academically, and eventually became a famous and successful university professor of accounting. James O. McKinsey was heavily influenced and developed the idea of scientific management, which was a business theory which basically argued that businesses and manufacturing could be made better through facts and logic, analytical approach, and rigorous problem solving. That's where we reach 1926. In American history, the years following the First World War are known as the Roaring Twenties. That's because this period was characterized by stuff such as rapid industrialization, economic growth, and technological advancement, as well as cultural shifts, such as more women rights and artistic flourishing, such as the popularization of jazz music. This is when McKinsey established his company, which, as you can guess, was named after him. McKinsey's vision for his company was basically serving as a medical doctor for businesses, just like when humans that face medical problems go to a doctor, companies that face problems would be the patients receiving treatments from McKinsey. In fact, there is a famous quote about McKinsey which says, "Problem solving isn't the thing you do at McKinsey, it's what you do at McKinsey." One way of problem solving, which McKinsey Company developed, which author Ethan M. Raziel talks about in his book, The McKinsey Way, is dividing a problem into three parts and then taking a scientific and fact-based approach to solve it. It is actually an interesting way to think and approach life generally, not just in relation to management and solving business problems, in my opinion. James O. McKinsey unfortunately died in 1937 at the age of 48 and was replaced by his co-worker, Marvin Bower. If you thought the death of his founder would spell the decline of McKinsey and Marvin Bower would go on to be in the shadow of James McKinsey, you would be more than wrong. Marvin Bower was born on August 1st, 1903 in Brush, Colorado. He was known for his intellectual curiosity, integrity, and a strong sense of ethics, traits that would later define his leadership style at McKinsey Company. Bower excelled academically from a young age. He pursued his undergraduate education at Brown University, where he graduated in 1925. His drive for knowledge and excellence continued at Harvard Law School, from which he graduated in 1928. After practicing law for a short period of time, Bower realized that his true interest lay in the burgeoning field of business management. In 1923, he joined McKinsey, and following James McKinsey's death, he went on to succeed him. Marvin Bower was a bigger-than-life figure and was well known for his leadership skills, integrity, intellect, respect for individuals, professionalism, and humility. Marvin Bower established many of the policies that made and shaped McKinsey to what it is today. The first thing is near obsession with professionalism. Marvin Bower wanted the people that work with McKinsey to be made of top talent. That's why McKinsey has an extremely competitive hiring process. In fact, it is estimated that only around 1 to 2% of people that apply for McKinsey actually get hired. Marvin Bower also wanted this to be shown in physical appearance. Bower required that McKinsey consultants wear formal business attire. For men, this typically meant dark suits, white shirts, and conservative ties. McKinsey is also known to invest a lot in developing its workers. This actually makes a lot of economic sense. That's because not only it makes the workers more productive, but also due to the fact many McKinsey consultants go on to exit the company and become top business people at other companies. It means that in many ways McKinsey is also investing in future clients. Bower also established the flat hierarchy and partnership system at McKinsey. One of the things that characterizes McKinsey is that contrary to nearly any other company, McKinsey has no CEO, rather thousands of partners scattered all around the world that lead the company together under a supervision of a managing director which they elect. This creates a meritocratic and non-hierarchical company culture. McKinsey also invests in cultivating leadership. For example, McKinsey has a policy called Up or Out, which asks its workers to be promoted or be out of the company. Marvin Bower also established the client-first hierarchy at McKinsey. McKinsey is known to follow an importance hierarchy, which states that clients come first, followed by the firm, and then its workers, which comes last. After the end of the horrors of the Second World Wars, in the Western world, the years that followed it were characterized by an immense amount of globalization and economic growth, something which was accommodated with an immense amount of technological and cultural shifts too. Was also the case with McKinsey under the leadership of Marvin Bower. New McKinsey offices were opened in anywhere from London to Paris to Tokyo to Amsterdam to mountainous and snowy Switzerland, and the number of workers in the company grew and grew. In the 1960s and 1970s, new competitors were also established, such as the Boston Consulting Group, which was established in 1963 by Bruce Henderson, and Bain Company, which was established in 1973 by William W. Bain. Together, McKinsey, BCG, and Bain make up the MBB, or the Big Three of consulting, the three of the world's most prestigious management consulting firms, which are characterized by rigorous recruitment processes, influential industry impact, extensive global networks, innovative business strategies, comprehensive professional development programs, and powerful alumni networks. Over the years, along with its international expansion, McKinsey expanded into basically every part of the economy too, and started hiring professionals from all fields, whether it's military. In fact, it is widely believed McKinsey invented the chief of staff role, healthcare, technology, private sector, public sector, and even sports. Everywhere you see, you will find McKinsey there. Due to its wide reach, it was inevitable that McKinsey were going to hit some controversies. This includes stuff such as getting involved in the Enron scandal, which, if you don't know, Enron was a company that collapsed in the early 2000s due to a financial fraud, getting involved in the opioid crisis, corruption scandals in South Africa, and more. This, along with other criticism, such as that McKinsey is often used by managers to promote themselves, without contributing too much, got a lot of people to dislike McKinsey. This has some truth into it. However, this often ignores the fact that McKinsey creates a lot of guidelines to protect its ethics, such as not working with cigarette companies and non-democratic militaries, and also that McKinsey does a lot of positive things, such as making the economy more innovative, doing science and research, developing its workers, supporting charities, reducing pollution, helping non-profits, and helping countries recover from crises, such as what happened in Haiti following its disastrous earthquake in 2011.